Hello, my name is Ted Smith. I'm your instructor for Religion and Society, your elective course. I just wanted to say a few words to introduce myself and introduce the main things you need to look at on the course. Apparently you will have access tomorrow, Friday, which is, I don't know what date that is even, Friday the 8th. But things don't actually get going until Monday, so you'll have some time to surf around the course. But I thought I'd give you a little bit of guidance before you start, especially for those of you who have not taken an online course before. Okay, first of all, me. Here I am. You can get in touch with me either by on the main conference or discussions page. There's a section where you can ask me a question, which everybody in the class will see, or you can send me an email, and I'll be posting my email address up on the course site, and also my Skype address for those of you who are brave enough to Skype me. You'll be able to talk to me on Skype. That's if it's something you don't want the whole class to know that you're asking. And my categories. Okay, there are three main things when you take a look at when you log on to the course site that you need to look at first. The first page you get to when you log on is called the course homepage, and on there's a section called Start Here. If you've already taken online courses, you probably don't need that, but if you haven't, go through that because it gives you a kind of quick overview of how to surf around the course and how to negotiate the course. Secondly, and this is what you'll be using throughout the term, is the timeline. The timeline tells you what's going on in each week, what you should be reading, what the main topics are, and what assignments are due that week, and it will also give you a week or two's notice, or a week's notice, I think, of what's due the end of the next week. You'll notice that I've put down the weeks as being Monday to Friday, the same as it would be if you were taking an in-class course. So assignments will always be due at midnight on the Friday night at the end of that week. But a little hint here is, well, that's the official due date because I don't expect you to have to work over the weekend. In fact, I wouldn't hit you with any late penalties as long as you get something in by the Sunday night. Okay? The course material is contained in the units. There's 12 units corresponding to 12 weeks of the course. The difference with an online course being that you can read week 12 first if you want to. You can surf around and look at material ahead if it interests you. This is in effect your textbook. There is no textbook for the course. So the material that's in those 12 units is your textbook. It's your online free textbook. Adding to that, there's a section called resources, where you find more material that you can use if you're going to write an essay on a particular topic and you want to get more deeply into it. There's more material there. And also on the e-reserve tab, there are online ebooks and articles, electronic articles, that you can click on there and read online. It's not everything you need, but there's some information there that you might find useful. For example, the very first assignment is a discussion, and the reading is posted there, called Holy, Holy, Holy. Which leads me to segue nicely into your assignments. The assignments for this course are there are 4 discussions. The first one is only worth 5 marks to get you used to the format, and the other 3 are 10 marks each. The questions for the discussions are on the discussions tab on the course site. So you'd click on the first discussion for week 2, I think it's scheduled for, and there will be a question there and a reading for you to read, and then you answer in your groups. And you get your groups by clicking on the class list, and it'll tell you there which group you're in. The groups are just because it's easier to have a discussion within one group than to try and have a class of 100 people having a free-for-all discussion. And so you'll get marked on those there. Your other 2 assignments are 2 short essays, and I'll get into those more when we get to them. But you'll have to write 2 short essays at different times in the course, and a final exam. And that's basically what your grade is based on. The 4 discussions, the 2 essays, and the final exam. The final exam is, quote, take home, which means that I will post questions at the beginning of the last week, probably, of the term, and you will write essay answers to those questions and submit them to the Dropbox. The 2 essays and the final exam are submitted online. There's a Dropbox tab that you submit them there. The discussions you just post in the discussion area. Okay, trying to think if there's anything else I need to tell you about. I like to keep these videos fairly short so they aren't huge things for you to download. And they're YouTube videos, but I'll be posting this as soon as YouTube uploads it and does its thing. Okay, if you have any questions, you will see shortly posted, or tomorrow you will see posted my email and my Skype ID. Okay, good luck.